her to speak or no? Okay.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
And then Abraham, did I forward you that email that I got from someone earlier this week?
Yes, you did.
All right. I don't know that I'm like ready to address that at this meeting, so I feel like I'm going to push on that.
I agree. I think we should have a little more internal discussion before we
Okay.
jump in.
And I got word from Todd Stein that he'll be joining us about 15 minutes late, so I'll just look for him when we're doing boat stuff.
Okay. All right, I think we can get started. It is 6:30. So welcome everyone to the Street Life Committee meeting of Community Board 8. Today's Tuesday, April 1st, no fooling. My name is Abraham Salcido and I co-chair this committee along with Lindsay Cormack. We have a very full agenda today, so let me start with just giving a few rules of the road. What we're going to do is we're going to go down the agenda and invite the applicant and/or representative for each item to come off mute and to tell us a little bit about their application. Helpful in when you're giving the rundown on the application, hours of operation, if it's ADA accessible, if there have been any complaints of any kind, and any other items that you think might be helpful. Obviously, reaffirming that you will be in compliance with all applicable laws is always helpful and will preempt any questions. After we have the applicant and/or representative, I'll invite members of the public with any questions or comments. And then lastly, I'll go to my fellow committee members for questions, comments, or motions. Here's a reminder that any action taken by this committee will be voted on by the full board. The next full board meeting will be Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. That applies to all applications unless there's a special requirement of a deadline before the full board meeting. A couple of things on decorum. Please make sure that you're addressing all questions and comments to myself and Lindsay as the chairs. And to avoid any crosstalk, I'm going to ask everyone to please adhere to the rules of decorum. Everyone is entitled to speak and has their opinion, but please be respectful of others and afford them the same courtesy that you would like to be afforded you. Okay, I think with that, one other notification is, given the large volume of outdoor roadway and sidewalk cafe applications, given that the window is now open, we will be having an additional special street life meeting on April 28th. That's a Monday, because we have several applications that came in overnight, which we will not be able to hear tonight, but we will hear them at that special meeting. And those items do have a special deadline. So we're making that additional meeting. So heads up to board members and to interested members of the public that would like to attend. Further notification will go out on that. I will hand it off for the technical rules of the road to Jonathan, and then we can get started.
Welcome. If this is your first time joining us virtually, you notice that you're all currently muted, and everyone will remain muted throughout the meeting except for the co-chairs and anyone who's presenting throughout the agenda. Following the presentations, as we move through the agenda, the co-chairs will call on members of the public wishing to speak. You can participate by going to the react icon on your device and pressing the raise hand button, not the wave or thumbs up, as those will disappear. Only press it once. If you press a second time, it will go back down. If you're calling on your phone, press star 9 to raise your hand and star 6 to unmute yourself. Be on lookout for prompt asking you to confirm unmuting once the chairs call on you. The chat is available for tech support only to help Zoom software problems, not to ask questions to the chairs. They will not see it. If you are using an older version of Zoom, you will need to go to the person section where you will find the raised hand feature there. Please do not raise your actual hand or wave at the screen because we may not be able to see you. Chat me for any technical support.
Thank you very much, John. Before we get started, I do also want to introduce Dale Simpson, who is our newest public member, joining for the first time in that capacity for our meeting. And then Abraham, I'll let you organize the rest of this.
Great. Well, staying on 2 more points. One, staying on who we have committee members. I am seeing a count of 10. We have Sasha, Russell, Robin, Marco, Judy, Evan, Dale, Bill, you, and myself. So for a total of 10 as of right now. And then one more thing for all applicants and or representatives, please let the applicants know that as a reminder, please make sure that you were asked to post flyers for the meeting for your specific item. Please make sure that after the full board meeting, you also please take down the flyers. If you're the applicant or if you're the representative, please remind the applicants to take down those flyers as well. So, okay. With that, we're going to start with category 1, which are the SLA, State Liquor Authority applications. So the first item on the list is Bear Burger at 1681 First Avenue, and this is a new application for a liquor, wine, beer, and cider license. Do we have the representative for Bear Burger?
I see Nicole. We just need to unmute her. This should be, yep.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening. My name is Nicole Katsouris. I'm the attorney appearing on behalf of BB 1681 2009 LLC, doing business as Bear Burger. This is for a beer, wine, and cider license. I believe that the managing member was trying to log on. I don't know if he has the proper login information, but I was about to send it to him. And to answer any of your questions, this is ADA compliant. There was an existing Bear Burger location at this location. This is the franchisor who's taking over and is going to operate the business himself. I believe I sent all whatever questionnaires were requested have been sent in. If you have any questions, I can try to help answer anything.
Great. Yes, I see we have all the documentation here. I'm noting the hours of operation are from 12 noon to 10 p.m. daily.
Correct.
Okay, great. Do you anticipate, I know this isn't part of this application, but does the franchisee anticipate having any outdoor space in the future?
They do not, no.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank
So
you.
first, I'll inquire if there's any members of the public on this item. Okay, seeing no members of the public, I will go to committee members, and I see Marco has his hand up.
Thank you. Uh, um, I would like to ask a question.
Sure.
Is this is a new place? They're gonna do some alteration, renovation of the place?
I think just cosmetic renovations that they've been doing for the past 2 months.
What it means cosmetic? Can you describe that?
The exact renovations, I think a fresh start because the franchisor is coming in as the new owner of the business, and he just wanted to make everything appear more aesthetically pleasing.
Well, we have to be very careful in the definition of cosmetic. Cosmetic is not anything. It has to be something very specific. Otherwise, it has to file the proper documentation in DOB. DOB, they will review now the handicap accessible. They review, not us. And so this is, I'm asking this question because if they file properly and they do properly the renovation or alteration, because cosmetic is just only paint.
That's correct.
And 2
If
months,
there's,
and
yeah,
2 months painting is too long. Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay, do you have any other committee members, questions, comments, or motions? Robin,
Thank you, Abraham. I make a motion to approve
great, thank you.
this application.
Great, Bill? I see Judy has a second on that.
No second.
Okay, well,
Well, let's call the question.
great, okay. So thank you, Lindsay, for calling the question with Bill and Judy second. So with that, this is a motion to approve as presented. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please give me an indicator. Otherwise, I will have you down as a yes. So anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining. Okay, seeing none, that's a 10-0 yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next on the list is Cafe Mandarin Inc. That's 1239 First Avenue. This is a new application for wine, beer, and cider. Do I have the representative for Cafe Mandarin?
Yeah, I I was mute. Hi.
Mhm.
So hi everyone. So it's really glad to see you all. So my name is Jane, one of the founder for Cafe Mandarin, located at 1239 First Avenue. So this is actually my first time to apply for a liquor license. So is there any requirement that I need to know for the meeting?
Yeah, well, firstly, welcome. And secondly, just tell us a little bit about your establishment, and the type of cuisine, the hours of operation,
Mhm.
your kind of background. So just to allow us to familiarize ourselves with you and the application.
Yes, so this is will be a Chinese fusion restaurant. We have two restaurants being running. It's called Old Mandarin. So one in Manchester, the other one is in Long Island. Is where is it? Millville, Long Island. So those two projects are running pretty well. So we're trying to expand the business to the city. And so the menu, I have the menu. The menu is exactly same with for the previous two, and it's Chinese fusion. We're serving Peking duck. We're serving dumplings. We're serving xiaolongbao, and we're serving the regular Chinese dishes. And the operational hours are also, so we willing to, because of the location, we're willing to open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But in the beginning of the business, so we will be only serving lunch and dinner, which is starting at 11 o'clock and close at 10 p.m.
Okay.
So for the establishment, I think we almost finished the construction and renovations, and we still on the test demo. We haven't decided the opening date yet because we haven't hired any staff yet. We're still in hiring process. So probably maybe take another month or two to opening.
Okay.
And yeah, so anything else?
The only thing that I see in your application is that you've checked off that eventually you might want a sidewalk cafe, and being as you're new to this, if that's the case and you want to serve alcohol in it, you'd be coming back to have a different approval for that.
What is that question again? So we want to turn a sidewalk cafe to this concept. Is there additional application we need to file? Yeah, so yeah, then if that's the case, I can file additional applications. Where can I get those infos?
You can contact our board office when this is over and they can sort of help you with that. I'm just saying on your application, I see that that's checked off.
Okay, I will, definitely. Thank you for that.
Great. Are there any members of the public on this item? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to committee members and I'll go to Judy.
Yeah, I have a couple of questions. First place, this is on the, for people who might not know, this is on the corner of 67th and it's right across the street from St. Catherine's Park. This restaurant has an existing enclosed sidewalk cafe from before the current laws. So it's allowed to exist as long as it's occupied and doesn't go vacant for 2 years. Okay, so knowing that, I'd like to know, number one, where possibly can they put a sidewalk cafe? The sidewalk is very narrow on First Avenue and it's very narrow on 67th Street. Because of this existing enclosed cafe. So I don't understand, and I think that has to be part of any resolution that we pass. How there
Oh.
could be a sidewalk cafe there.
No. Oh, okay. So as you know, this. I'm sorry. So as you know, this I just mentioned this is the first time to apply. So I think we don't want to expand the sidewalk. The sidewalk is, this is just like Judy. Thank you, Judy. Thank you to bring it up. So I think we don't build a sidewalk cafe. We just want the existing one. So I thought. What I thought the existing one is the sidewalk cafe, so that's why I checked it. I check it out. So if that's the case, so then I don't need to build a new sidewalk cafe. It's that we just want to stay as it.
Okay, so he's talking about the enclosed sidewalk cafe, which is legal at this point.
Correct. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
considering that situation, leads me to your type of restaurant is going to have deliveries. How are you going to handle that? Are there going to be bikes? Because there really isn't any room unless you're going to be having those bikes inside the restaurant somewhere. How are you going to handle deliveries?
Yes, for the deliveries, we will use the 100% third-party delivery. As of today, we have a lot of great companies like Uber, DoorDash. We will sign up with them, and there's 100% third-party delivery.
Okay, that's great. And I think I heard you say that you would be closing by 10. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, for the first phase, and as you know, just right across the street there is a lot of hospitals. So we probably going to serve like late night dinners for those like nurses, the employee working hardly in the hospital. So, but it's not in the first year, but probably sometimes next year. So we
But you're
still want to.
you're expecting that to go when you do like a party for the hospitals, which they do often. You expect that to go past 10 o'clock?
Yes, I'm expecting that.
Well, then I don't think your application is correct, but Lindsay and Abraham, you have to talk about that. And if you do those parties, how late will they go? Because that is a residential area.
Oh, parties. I thought it's events. So,
Well, event, whatever you want to call
yeah,
it. How
yeah.
late would it go?
No later than 11. No later than 11.
Okay, so then I think the time should be changed on there if they're planning on doing that.
Yeah,
Are you
no later
planning
than
on
11.
having any music or anything in,
No live music, nothing. Just soft music. It's just uh, not
Recorded music.
obvious. Yeah, recording music. Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
Okay, well, I'm with the neighborhood association as well as on the community board, so I can only say welcome to you. And I'm sure the neighborhood will be very appreciative to have another Chinese restaurant.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
One clarification point before I go to Marco, then Russell. The application that I'm looking at has the hours of operations 11 to 9. And really what we are here to vote on are the hours for which you can serve liquor for the license. So are you saying that your hours are going to be different? You're saying 11 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. from the application. If that's the case, then you're going to just have to update the application documents to reflect that.
Okay, I will. So that's the case.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing it up.
First, I'll go to
Yeah.
Marco, then Russell.
Thank you. I would like to put a motion. The motion is to approve as presented.
Great. You got a thumbs up from Bill, and then I'll go to Russell.
So I just want to flag for the applicant, we have the affidavit that we require, which I gather the applicant will have signed, and our sort of standard stipulations. And I think, he started off by asking what is required of him. So I would just encourage him to look at that and review it and make sure that, he understands everything that's in there and is on board with all of it. And if he has questions about it, he can contact us. But
okay, I went through all the handbooks and city everything. I just want to know if there are any additional requirements, but I will go through that again after this one.
Gotcha. Okay, great. Yeah, as long as you're familiar with that is, stuff that we require that may be additional to what the SLA requires, but it's stuff that we ask all of our applicants in this community district to agree to.
Yeah, I will, definitely. Thank you for that.
Great.
Back to Judy.
Yeah, I just want to say that the motion that was put on the floor was to approve as presented. I think that's not quite the motion, to approve as corrected, because they are going to be open till 11 and they do not want outside cafe. They misunderstood that they already have an enclosed cafe. So I think that also has to be changed when they resubmit the papers or however they do that before we vote on it. So I think we have to be careful with the wording of the resolution.
Well, yeah. So it's the motion to approve. I'm assuming with the corrected hours, which is the 11 for the outdoor cafe. Again, that's not something we were voting on anyway. But yeah, he's welcome.
Well, but as long as they're correcting the application, they should correct that too,
Yes,
because he
fine.
didn't understand.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm putting it in the motion that it's the owner operator agrees to correct the application for the hours of operation as well as for the sidewalk enclosure. Does that sound fine, Judy?
Yes, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Adam. Abraham.
Back to Marco.
Yeah, I mean, so I accept I put the motions, and I the person that I supposed to accept or reject. Yes, I accept that corrections. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank you, Marco.
Someone want to call the question? I feel like Russell's thumbs up or Robin's signals that.
Okay, great. So we're going to go to the vote. This is a motion to approve as corrected. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Otherwise, it'll go down as an approval. Anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining? Okay, seeing none, that's a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much and good luck as you once you launch.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate.
Great.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. I'm so excited to have a new cafe here.
We look forward to having it.
All right. So should I stay in the call or I can leave?
You can drop. You don't need to stay on your
Okay.
part.
All right. Thank you, guys. Looking forward.
Great. Thank you.
And Abraham, I'm going to note that Hodstein just joined.
Yep. Got it. Okay, so we're up to 11. Next item, we have Wonderfo, 1716 First Avenue. That's between 88 and 89th. Is a new application for wine, beer, and cider. Do we have the applicants for Wonderfo or Pho, I should say?
They're here. I unmuted them. There we go.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm the owner of Wonderful. Sorry, it's just muted.
Not a problem. Welcome. So tell us a little bit about your application.
Okay. It's the first time to apply for the wine beer license, and our business opened in November last year. This is new management, new ownership, and after we operated for 4 months, so many customers asked us the beer and wine service. That's why we apply for this. Our operation hour is from 11 a.m. to 9:30. Friday and Saturday, we close at 10:30. We are Vietnamese restaurant, so we sell noodle soup. We have a sandwich. We have a snack, appetizer like a spring roll. Also, we have our some like Asian food from work. Yeah,
Great.
I think that's it.
Thank you very much. I'm familiar with the
Thank
place.
you.
It's quite delicious. I will first inquire if there's any members of the public on this item. Any members of the public? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to committee member Marco.
I would like to put a motion and then to speak. The motion is to approve as presented.
You have a second.
Okay, so yes, I agree with you, Abraham. Yeah, I went over there and there's some nice food. And this is what I support. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
So we have a motion to approve in a second. Do we have a call to question? Judy is supportive of calling the question. Great. So in that case, we'll go to the roll. Motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know, or you will be put down as a yes vote. Anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining?
Yes.
Okay, so that is seeing none. That's an 11-0 approval. So thank you very much and good luck with this new addition to the restaurant.
Thank you, Abraham. Thank you, everyone.
Great. Have a good evening. Okay. Continuing, we have the next category of SLA applications. These are change applications. So the first one is 1000 Madison. This is St. Ambrose at 1000 Madison between 77 and 78. And this is an alteration application to encompass expansion for outdoor space into the municipal property. Do we have the representative for St. Ambrose?
I see Gaetano waving.
Hi, how's it going?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me and for your time.
Thank you. One quick, Gaetano, one moment. Lindsay, given that there's also a parallel outdoor, do we want to do the outdoor coinciding with the SLAs to
That's
having?
good to me. I'm happy to do that. If everyone's down with that, that means that this is both for an alteration and the Department of Transportation Sidewalk Cafe for,
Yes.
yeah, I'd do it together. That sounds fine.
I'm seeing some thumbs up. If anyone objects, let me know, but I think it makes sense to have both of these discussed together.
Yeah.
And if anyone's voting differently, they can note that when we get to the vote.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gaetano, please feel free to talk to us first, I guess, about the outdoor space that you're going to encompass, size, shape, seats, all that good stuff, and then.
Sure. We've been in the neighborhood for almost 30 years now. We're building an outdoor dining shed that's going to take up only the storefront as per the DOT design guidelines. It's going to be open air. We applied for 9 tables, I believe, but we definitely won't fit 9 tables. It'll be closer to 4 or 5. And we're very excited. We had an outdoor dining space during COVID, and we're just looking to obviously rebuild it following the guidelines.
Okay, understood. So I saw some pictures in the application. Those were the prior ones, but for this one, it won't be a shed. It'll just be the open air in accordance with the diagram that you submitted, right?
It's going to be in accordance to the DOT design guidelines. So we're putting up a fabric awning, but it's going to be open air, no doors, no closures.
Okay, great. It's good to hear that.
Yeah, of course.
And for the SLA piece, there's no other change to the SLA license other than you're just trying to add in the space for this new
Correct.
outdoor. Okay, good. All right, so that's good enough for me. Are there any members of the public with questions or comments on this application? Okay, I see no members of the public, but I do see several committee members, so I will start with Sasha first.
So I heard that you said it's probably going to be down to 5 tables. How many people would that sit if it's 5 tables?
So the reason why I said that was because we're currently building our shed in Soho,
Okay.
and the planters are like the space that we have between the usable square footage and the street side
Mhm.
is much deeper than we would have liked. So that's the reason why I say it's probably going to be instead of it's going to be a smaller amount of tables, and it'll be 4 seats per table. Hopefully, it depends on a few things, but it's going to be 4 seats per table. I would hope to fit 4 or 5, so between 16 and 20 seats. It's the maximum we would be able to have. I don't think we'll reach it though.
That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah,
Thank you.
my pleasure.
Great. Next, I'll go to Marco.
Yeah, one question. Do you plan to have some lights, electrical, on the area, or are you planning to have a heater? Well, not this time, but it will come on the fall period of time.
Yes, we do. We
You
plan on having both. Yeah,
both.
correct.
Well, are you planning to file in the DOV?
A what? Sorry?
Are you planning to file in DOV? Because that's required.
The DOV?
Yes.
Department of Buildings is what Marco's referring to.
Yeah, all of that should be taken care of. There's nothing that we're doing that won't be, what's the right word?
Compliant.
Yeah, everything will be under the accordance of what needs to be.
So you are willing to put a stipulation that you will file properly to obtain the permits to install the electrical.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and I'll put that in both of these motions, Marco.
Thanks, Lindsay. Okay, next I go to Robin.
Abraham, thank you. You know, I was going to put a motion in to approve, but maybe we want to hear from Judy first.
Sure. Judy?
I second Robin's motion to approve.
Okay, great. So it's a motion to approve, which is seconded with the stipulation. If anyone wants to call the question, I will take a thumbs up as a agreeing. I'm seeing several. Okay. All right. So there's a motion to approve as presented with the stipulation. So if anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, let me know. Otherwise, we will put you down as a yes. Anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Going once, twice. Seeing none, this is an 11-0 approval. So Gaetano, thank you very much. And good luck as we enter open air season.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, bye. Okay, next on the list is Rocco Partners, L'Incontro by Rocco, 1572 2nd Avenue. This is between 81st and 82nd. And this is a similar alteration application to take into account the expansion into municipal space. Do we have the representatives for L'Incontro?
I see. Yep, just gotta unmute.
Got it. Hi,
Hi there.
and also my attorney is also on the line, Michael.
Great, I love attorneys.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you.
Hi, welcome.
Mike, we love you.
Thanks, Rocco.
Great. So just walk us briefly through the
Sure.
application. I know
Sure.
it's just the expansion, but let's
Sure.
start the process.
So Mike Palutis on behalf of Rocco's Partners LLC. I'm joined by Rocco Sacramani, who you just heard from. Rocco is the chef and owner and operator. We submitted the required questionnaire, postings, map, photos, and diagrams on March 27th. Hopefully you have those. This is an application for an alteration for a sidewalk cafe with 8 tables and 16 seats. It is immediately adjacent to the establishment, to the restaurant.
Great.
The sidewalk will be approximately 134 square feet in size. There will be no heaters. There will be 2 lights that are installed on the facade as per DOB requirements that will help to illuminate the cafe while it's open. The establishment and the cafe are in fact ADA compliant. The applicant will agree to abide by all laws, rules, and regulations as it's required to do. I'm happy to tell you about what's going on the interior of L'Incontro if you'd like me to, but if not, I'll save my breath. Abraham, you tell me whether that's something you'd like to hear about.
No, I think we're here for the outdoor space.
The outdoor space.
Stick to that. And so yeah, so for the record, I'm showing that. So there's been no other change other than this just addition of the square footage for the license, right?
This is it, and I'd expect the DOT application to come before you, if not this month, then next month. I was told it was referred to on March 11th.
Okay, great. It might be part of the, I don't know if you heard me at the beginning, we have
Yep.
we have a special meeting coming up, so it'll probably be in that batch.
We'll see you then.
Great. Okay, great. So first I will go to ask if there's any members of the public on this application. Are there any members of the public? If not, then I will go to my committee members, starting with Marco, then Robin.
Marco's still muted. I think he said.
Thank you. I would like to put a motion. The motion is to approve as presented.
Great. Okay, I'm happy to second that, and then I'll go to Robin.
Yes, thanks, Abraham. I support the motion to approve. And can you confirm that number 99 had dinner at your place last night?
Actually, believe it or not, they were there Saturday and Sunday night.
Wow, very nice.
Actually, on the Saturday night, he came with his family. On Sunday, he joined Rizzo and what's his name, Giancarlo Stanton together.
Okay.
Great.
There. Yeah. Confirmed.
I feel
Alright.
fine calling the question on this one.
Second that.
Great. Okay, so question has been called. Is a motion to approve? If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Okay, seeing none, this will go as a 10-0 approval because I think Judy has left us. Great. Well, thank you very much and good luck with this with
Thanks, guys.
outdoor.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Good evening.
Okay. Moving along, the next item is Sandro's 322 East 86th Street between 2nd and 1st. This is a corporate change application.
Hi, yes, Sandra Jr. is also here. My name is Hannah. I'm the representative for the applicant from the law office of Halbrun and Levy. This is a corporate change to transfer ownership from Sandro Fioriti Sr., who unfortunately passed away this past year, to his widow, Anna Fioriti. Sandro Jr. will continue to be the general manager of the restaurant. There are no changes to be made to general operations.
Okay, well, thank you. Our condolences. Thank you for appearing tonight.
Hey
No
guys, thank you.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you, and we wish you good luck and on the transfer.
Appreciate it.
I'll inquire if there's any members of the public on this item. And seeing none, I will go to Marco and then Robin.
Thank you. I would like to put a motion and then to speak. The motion is to approve as presented.
You have a second.
Okay, first of all, my deep condolences. I mean, it's sad to hear that, and I wish the best in this venture again, to continue with this venture. I wish the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Robin?
Yes, let's call the question, Abraham.
Good. Thank you very much. So there's a motion to approve as presented. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please give me a sign. Seeing none, this will go down as a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much, and we look forward to continuing to have you in the neighborhood.
Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good one.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, next item, do I have TFK First Avenue? This is for the fancy KOOK, 1433 First Avenue between 74th and 75th, and this is a class change, assuming this is an upgrade to liquor, wine, beer, and cider.
Hello, yes, correct. My name is Camille, and I am here representing, as you said, the applicant, the Fancy Kook. I also have Maria here on the call, who is the owner and operator, who can speak to any questions if there are any. We came before this board last September for the wine, beer, and cider. And so all the operation will remain the same, hours and everything, except that we're just adding liquor.
Okay, great. And just for the recording, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, 8 to 5.
Yes, correct.
Great. If there's any members of the public with questions, comments, please raise your hand. If not, I'll go to my committee members, and I have Marco.
Thank you. I would like to put a motion. The motion is to approve as presented. Thank you.
Right, you have a second? Robin? Robin, if I'm reading your mind, you're calling the question?
Thank you for saying I have a mind, but yes, that's true.
Good, I'm a little telepathic. So, all right, there's a motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining. Okay, this will go as a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much, and good luck with the new addition.
Thank you.
All right. Good night. Next item, I have the Stumble Inn, MBRP restaurant, 1454 2nd Avenue. This is between 75th and 76th. And this is an alteration, again, for expansion onto the municipal space. Do I have the representative for the Stumble Inn?
It seems that James Yardley has a thumbs up wave and we just need to do that. Yep.
All right, thanks. My name is James Yardley. I'm one of the partner operators at the Stumble Inn, located on the corner of 76th and 2nd Avenue. We're a sports bar in the neighborhood. We've been around doing business as the Stumble Inn for about 16 years, serving just like American pub fare. So as you noted, this is just an alteration to add the beer, wine, and liquor to our existing sidewalk cafe. It has 10 tables, which is 20 seats, and it's on the sidewalk level. And like I said, we've had the existing cafe for a while, not planning any changes to the layout of it. This is just to add the liquor license to it.
Great. Do you have any plans to take advantage of the roadway? Because I know in the past you've had some roadway.
We applied and were approved, but we found it a little too cost prohibitive to have it just as a seasonal fixture. So
Okay.
right now we don't have plans for it.
Okay, that's just my curiosity. Thank you for confirming. Okay, so just to give you a heads up, I'm going to go for there is one member of the public. So there is a question that arose about some noise in the area. It's a mechanical noise. It's unclear where it's coming from, but I'll let Orit talk to it. And if that sounds like anything you know about or I've heard about, feel free. Again, it's not related to the application, but since we have you and it's a neighbor question, we thought we'd take the opportunity. So Orit, do you want to present your question?
Yes, thank you. So I just wanted to bring up an issue that, as I mentioned before, may not be related to the Stumble Inn per se. Over the past 4 months, basically since the mid-December, there has been some intermittent high-pitched shrieking noise in my neighborhood, and I live on 76th and 2nd, actually across from the bar. The noise is very loud. We measured its frequency at around 1200 hertz. It happens like during the day, during the night, and on weekends. It's not, I should say, it's not music noise, okay? The noise can be easily heard between 74th and 78th, between 1st and 3rd Avenue, but I think the epicenter is around 76 and 2nd. The noise makes it impossible to open the windows in our apartment, particularly at night. Even with the windows closed, it's difficult to sleep. And many people in the neighborhood are actually suffering from this noise. There have been many 311 complaints logged. The DEP inspectors have shown up at least at three apartments in my building, including mine. I contacted Rebecca Seawright's office. None of this has helped. Basically, they're saying the problem of the source of the noise is hard to pinpoint. Because for a long time, I thought it was maybe a construction. There's a new construction on 77th and 2nd. I don't think it's from them. And they're saying it's hard to pinpoint because it's not always there. That's one. It's not easy to predict when it will occur. And it's above the street level, so it's very difficult to pinpoint. But the noise appears to originate from the buildings. I think of the Stumble Inn or maybe an adjacent building, because we went up to the roof and we sort of were able to feel like maybe that's the area that it's coming from. And so maybe it's originating from the Stumble Inn roof, I'm not sure, or the adjacent roofs. We did notice a correlation with the noise being related maybe to the outside temperature. The noise is much more likely to occur when it's cold out. So we're thinking our hypothesis is maybe it's something to do with the heating unit. I would really appreciate if we could have either the manager of the building. I tried calling, actually, my husband tried calling the bar to find out who is the manager, and we couldn't, of the building. I don't know if the building is owned by Stumble Inn or if there's a different management agency. If somebody could look and check this issue out, that would be really helpful. Thank you.
Sure, so I can just address it. I was made aware of that for the first time yesterday. We got an email through our website about it. I did forward it on to the person that manages the building. He's there early mornings. He's there a lot. He certainly would have heard. He certainly would know if it was coming from our roof. He did email me back and said that he has not noticed it, but it's certainly something that now that is brought to my attention, I will certainly do my best to pinpoint it as well. I personally have not heard it. I've I spent a lot of time there as one of the operators. I personally have not heard it, but maybe my hearing isn't so great because I spent a lot of late, loud nights in the bar.
So should I
But I
just,
will,
could I
but I will
come
send it.
into the bar next time and point this out to you when we hear it? Or is
Yes,
there a
please.
phone number where we can call the manager that you're saying that he's there from the dawn and has not heard it? Because it's really, you can't miss this noise when it's
Yeah,
loud.
yeah, which is why I'm surprised I haven't heard it. I don't
And
know
I'm
if,
not the only person. Let me just, I may be here, but there are many people around that
yeah.
are suffering from this.
I'm happy to give you my personal phone number. You can call me and point it out to me. I'd be more than happy to make that happen.
Okay, thank
What I
you,
can, what I
James.
can, yeah, James, what I can do so you don't have to share it here and for
Yeah.
everyone to write
Mhm.
down. If you can share it with our board office, and then Orit, I'm assuming our board office has your info, and then that way they can put you guys in contact to help
Sure.
pinpoint that. So
Sorry, Abraham, how would I get this is my first community
You
board meeting, so
hey, you could send it over to my contact. I'll text you in Zoom chat so you
okay.
can send it over to me, and I'll send it over to the constituents. I will also ask to the constituent as well. I will send over my confirmation to them as well. Okay.
No problem.
perfect. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you looking into this and hearing. Orit, thank you very much for raising this. So hopefully we can find a resolution.
Thank you.
Great. Okay, back to the application. Are there any questions, comments from the public on the application itself? If not, then I'll go to committee members and Marco Tamayo first.
Thank you. I would like to ask a question. 2 points. Do we have any complaints for this restaurant? Any 311?
I'm sorry, is that a question for me?
No, I think I'm asking to Abraham.
I haven't done a 311 search, but I know that from we have not had any complaints or issues or come through the board office to us like back in the day. So we have not had any.
Okay, thank you. The second question is probably how frequently you do the maintenance of the fan of the roof, because you have an exhaust, and the exhaust required to have the fan on the roof, and it is required by law to maintain. There are periodical maintenance for that machine. If you did already, that will be exclude you from this complaint, because this maintenance, they usually check exactly that the fans work properly. And that will be, I think, very helpful for you and for the neighbor that complain, because that's certified that it's not your problem. It's some other restaurants that have the fans on the roof. And the roof and the fans is sometimes working very hard. So, this is what is unpredictable. This is why there is no pinpoint at the time when it happened. And that's, I strongly advise that you should talk to your maintenance company and ask when was the last time or how frequently do the maintenance of the part, because by law is minimum 3 months. So you can have a report from them, give it to the person that complained. I think then you are out of this situation. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Marco. That's very helpful. So James, yeah, that'd be a good way to check to kind of rule yourselves out.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other committee members, motions? Don't be shy.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, Bill, go ahead.
Hi, let's approve as presented.
Great. I see a thumbs up from Lindsay, and I will also second it, and I will ask Robin to do the honors.
Thank you, Abraham. Let's call the question.
Great. Okay, this is a motion to approve as presented. If you're voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Otherwise, you will go down as a yes vote. Anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, and I'm seeing none, so we're still at 10. So this is a 10-0 yes approval. Thank you, James, for your time, and have a good night. And hopefully we can put to bed the screeching issue.
Absolutely. I'll be emailing Jonathan. Thank you all.
Good, thanks. Okay, next item on the agenda is Cinemas 123 by Angelica. This is 1001 3rd Avenue between East 59th and 60th, and this is a class change for liquor, wine, beer, and cider. Do I have the representative for the Cinemas 123?
Hi, good evening. This is Sean Scuderi, attorney from Tarter, Krinsky & Jogan, represent Cinemas 123. I'm joined tonight by Terry Moore and Scott Roseman from on behalf of ownership.
Welcome.
So we have an application here to convert from beer and wine to a full liquor license. We've been operating for the past 2 years with beer and wine. Cinemas 123, as many of you may know, is a longstanding establishment in the area. They've been selling beer and wine to their patrons at their movie theater without any issue at all. And they're just looking to expand their offerings, to their customer base.
Great. And so that's the only change, nothing else in the operation whatsoever?
Yeah, everything else is the same. The hours are the same, everything else.
Great. Thank you very much. Are there any members of the public on this application? Okay, seeing none, I will go with committee members, starting with Marco, then Sasha.
Thank you, Abraham. I think I'm gonna put a motion, but maybe Sasha wanna ask questions.
Yeah, let's unmute
Thanks,
Sasha.
Marco. Will there be any limit on how much liquor can be consumed at the theater? I'm a big moviegoer. I don't, other than like Alamo, which has like full bar and full food, I can't think of any other cinemas that have a full bar. So I'm just wondering if there will be any kind of limit. Beer and wine doesn't have the same effect on people who can potentially just be pounding shots at the movie theater and getting sloshed in the back. And Angelica 123 is such a great theater. So I'm just curious if there will be any input on that.
Yeah, so it's it's being sold through concessions, so it's not that there's a bar that it's going to turn into a new hangout in the area. I believe, and Scott may correct me if I'm wrong, but that the limit is for one per patron when they're coming up for purchase.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to put a motion, and the motion is to approve as presented.
Great, and I'm happy to second that. And do I have a couple thumbs up for the calling of the question? Yes, I have several. Okay, so we'll call the question. There's a motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, or abstaining, let me know. Or you'll be down as a yes vote. Going once, twice, thrice, seeing none. This will be approved 10-0. Thank you very much, and good luck with the new offering.
Great, thank you. Have a great night.
Okay, moving along, we have Terminus Restaurant, DBA Orsay, 1057-59 Lexington between Lex and 3rd. And this is another alteration for the expansion onto the municipal space. And do I have the representative for Orsay?
Bernard Collin, it looks like, is trying to get our attention. You should be unmuted now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for allowing us to present in front of the community board. Basically, we're just hoping to have an extension of the restaurants on 75th. The application, I believe, I know, were submitted in time. We're basically adding an outdoor structure, forgive me, outdoor structure. It's open air, obviously, with all the regulations by DOT. There'll be, I believe, 28 feet added, hopefully added for additional tables and space. Forgive me. The restaurant's been here, as most of you know, for about 25 years now, and we're very, very proud of the neighborhood, and hopefully the neighbors have been very supportive of the restaurant itself. So no additional change beside hoping to get that extension.
Thank you very much. So yes,
Thank you.
on the diagram, I'm seeing it is 1, 2, 3, 12 tables, 4
Correct.
chairs, and I'm sure we'll hear the application coming up. Okay, are there any members of the public for this item? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
Any electrical, any lights, heater?
None whatsoever. No.
Okay,
no,
I
no.
cannot put, yeah, okay, thank you. I cannot put a motion because I just spoke. Thank you. I will support your application.
Thank you.
Okay, do I have another motion maker? Bill,
Motion to approve as presented.
great. I'm happy to second that. And if I can have a question caller or a couple thumbs ups. Yep, I see Robin and Lindsay. Okay, motion to approve as presented. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know, or you will go down as a yes vote. Going once, going twice. Okay, seeing none, and we're still at 10-0 approval. Thank you very much, and good luck. We're obviously longstanding member of the community, and we're looking forward to having you stay that way.
Thank you very much. Pleasant evening.
Hey guys, it's Frank Palillo. How are you?
Frank,
Been trying to get in all this time. How are you?
good, good, good. You just missed our approval vote.
I actually
Thank you,
didn't miss
Frank.
it. I just want to note, you guys know this is Orsay, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, I want to make sure.
Yeah.
I'll hang around for the next one too. I'll hang around for the next one too.
Thank you, Frank.
You work so hard to get in, you might as well stay. Thank you very much. Okay, on to the next item. So now we are at 768 Mad Restaurant. This is a Bar Italia, 768 Madison between 65th and 66. Alteration for the outdoor space. Do I have the representatives for Bar Italia?
Well,
Frank Palillo.
Yep.
You are. I had a guess, Frank.
Basically the same ownership as the prior applicant.
Yep.
No change in the method of operation, no change in hours, just our sidewalk area.
Sidewalk. So I'm seeing this to be 1, 2, 3.
Should say outdoor area, sorry.
Yeah, outdoor. So I'm seeing 8
Correct.
tables, 16 seats on the roadway. Got it. Okay. Are there any members of the public questions, comments for this application? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Thank you. Since your attorney came late, we should disapprove this application. No, motion to approve. I'm sorry.
Marco.
Motion to approve.
Great, thank you very much. I'm happy to second and question callers. Yep, I'm seeing Bill and Robin for the calling of the question. So motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Or you will go down as a yes, and I'm seeing none, so that is a 10-0 yes approval. Thank you very much, and again, continued good luck during outdoor season.
Have a great month, guys.
Thanks, likewise. All right, moving on to the next category. These are 30-day waiver applications for SLA. The first one is UKA Omakase, 23080 60th between 3rd and 2nd. And this was a new and temporary application for wine, beer, and cider. Do I have the representative for Omakase?
Should be, I see James, but I'm not sure. I unmuted him. Oh, there's also
James Wang. There's Wang family waving. Yep.
I see.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good evening for everyone. Yeah. Okay. So
Hold on, James. I feel like you maybe have 2 computers open to this, and so we're hearing an echo. Is it possible that there's some other input?
only one computer, only one open. So
Are
I
you
don't
on your
know
phone, maybe?
twice.
There's double.
I don't know how can delete this one.
Your cell phone's not connected?
Is good or no?
Is it possible that you have headphones that you could put on? Because then maybe we won't hear your feedback as much.
Oh, okay. Let me try.
I believe the other person I think he signed in as another account too, as James Wang attorney. So I'm just gonna remove that one if that's correct. I do
Well,
want to
why
make
don't we let him
sure.
get headphones and then
Yeah.
if not, we'll remove that. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know how can.
Try removing it, I think.
Right now you're good.
James, is that other account I see on here, James Wang attorney, is that also you?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, you can
Okay, is remove that? Okay.
delete
Okay.
one.
Speak now.
Is good?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about. Okay, this one will be for the sushi place. So for the hour will be 11 to 11. For the weekday and the weekend, Friday and Saturday will be 11 to 12. So this is a new place. They are right now they're still under construction, and okay, so they comply with the ADA. So we are here to glad answer if you have any question.
Great. Just out of curiosity, why did you need the waiver? Was it you lost
Yeah,
in?
because right now the legal authority, okay, so it's slow. So we just put an application just in case when we open, we can have temporary permit. The SLA right now, even they take a regular application, even for temporary permit, they will take 3 months.
Yeah.
So regular one, they will take 10 to 12 months.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this they ask for waiver.
Yeah, understood. Understood. Are there any members of the public for this one? Gonna guess not. Okay, then I will go to Marco.
Thank you. Motion to approve as presented.
Okay, I'm happy to second that. And do I have any question callers? All right, I see Bill, Lindsay. Great. Okay, so going to the roll. Is the motion to approve? Anyone voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Otherwise, you'll go down as a yes. We're holding strong at 10. Once, twice, thrice, none. Okay, thank you very much. 10-0 approval.
Yeah, good night.
Once it opens, thank you. Okay, next item on the agenda, I believe is a second 30-day waiver. This is the Manna Madison Avenue, TBA Gina La Fornarina, 26 East 91st between 5th and Mad, 30-day waiver renewal for wine, beer, and cider.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we're here for Mana Medicine, Gina La Fornarina.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Biliana. I'm here with the owner, Paola Pedrignani. She's a licensee. Our standardized form was delayed. It was actually returned to us from the post office. The address was correct. We checked everything, but that's why we needed to file just for the waiver.
Okay, got it. And this is a straight renewal, no other changes whatsoever?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Great. Well, we know you guys have been here for a long time, so thank you very much for joining us.
Thank
Are there
you.
any members of the public? Seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Motion to approve as presented. Thank you.
Second that. And where are my question callers? Great. Bill, Lindsay. Okay. Okay, so motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. No, not voting for cause or abstaining. Seeing none, this is going to go as a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much. And as always, good luck and happy to see you around.
Thank
you so much to everybody.
Thank you. Have a good night. Okay. Next, we're on to the next category. We're going into the new applications for the Department of Transportation sidewalk or roadway cafes. So we already did the first one, which was 1000 Madison, St. Ambrose. So we'll go on to the second item in that category, which is Eat, owned by Eli Zabar. This is 1064 Madison between 60th and 61st. So this is for 29 tables and 58 chairs. Do we have the applicant or representative? Oh, is Mr. Kelly?
Unmute. Hi, Blair Papagni here from Mike Kelly's office.
Hey.
Hi, I am here for the Roadway Cafe for Eat is owned by Eli Zabar. We are located at 1064 Madison Avenue between 80th and 81st Street. The Roadway Cafe is 40 feet, which is the length of the restaurant. It is 8 feet in width. There is a residential entrance in the middle of the building, but we take up the whole space on the ground floor. So we are allowed to have that full space in front of the building. We are going to have 29 tables and 58 seats. Let me know if you have any questions that I can answer at this time.
And would the operating hours be the same or as the establishment, or are they different for the outside?
They're going to be slightly different. We're going to do 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. For weekdays, and Saturday and Sunday we'll do 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Are there any members of the public with questions or comments on this application? Okay, seeing none, I will go to committee members, and I have Marco first.
Thank you. Do you plan to have any lights, heaters on the Roadway Cafe?
Well, I don't want to say absolutely not. I would assume that they would have some lighting, but because we're going to be closing so early and we're not going to be open during winter months, obviously, I don't think there's going to be much need for lighting inside, and I don't imagine that there's going to be much need for heating inside. It's the first time that we're doing this, though, post-COVID. So I don't want to say absolutely not, but I don't believe so.
Thank you. I will support your application. I cannot put a motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great. Sasha?
I'm curious because the restaurant takes up the ground floor of the residential building. In the past, have there ever been complaints about any previous roadway or sidewalk cafes from tenants kind of going through and having to get in their building with the crowds outside?
There are no complaints that I know of, and I believe a part of that is due to the hours of operation of the establishment and just the general way that business is conducted there. There has not been complaints that I'm aware of.
Thank you.
Okay, great. I invite a motion. Robin?
A motion to approve this application.
I'm happy to second that, and I will let Bill do the honors.
Call the question.
Great, will do. This is a motion to approve as presented. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know.
Sasha?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great that it seems like the restaurant's operated really well and I like the hours. I'm just trying to stay consistent to my number that I have that I think is a lot, and I think almost 60 people additional on the street is a lot. You know, it's not on, and I don't believe this is on the oh, it is on the avenue. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm being consistent with my critique overall. So I will probably be voting no on this.
Is it probably, I'm getting ready to record this.
It's a yes.
So you're saying yes to this?
I'm saying no. It's a yes that I'm going to say no.
Okay, so you're saying no. So it's going to be a 10-1.
Yes.
9-1.
Sorry.
9-1.
9, yep.
9-1. Sorry. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much and good luck, and enjoy outdoor season.
Okay, thank you for your time. Have a good night, everyone.
Guys. Okay, next item on the list is 1291 Pub Inc. This is our good friends JG Mellon on 3rd Avenue between 74th and 75th. A similar roadway application. This is 10 tables, 29 chairs. Do we have the representatives for JG Mellon, who has now got me in the mood for a burger? just by saying that.
Hi. This is Gina Escalante from SWA. I'm representing JG Mellon.
Oh, great. Welcome. How are you?
Good, thank you. So this is an application for Broadway on 3rd Avenue. And the application was also made for East 74th Street, but the applicant is gonna withdraw the shed on East 74th.
Okay.
So we
just,
will only be applying
the
for
3rd Avenue.
I'm
for
sorry,
3rd
hold
Avenue.
on. Gina, do you maybe have a phone that's on with Jane so you guys are like hearing each other?
Yes.
I'm
Can you
getting
hear
a
me?
lot of feedback.
Oh,
So if we can mute one of, can you try to talk, Gina? There we go. I think that'll be much
Can you
better.
hear me?
Wait. Yeah, yep.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
Will you tell me what you said is getting withdrawn? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we applied for both roads, 3rd Avenue and East 74th, but I talked to Jen and she's gonna withdraw the application for East 74th, so she's only applying for 3rd Avenue.
Okay, thank you.
So on 3rd Avenue, then there will be 5 tables.
5 tables, exactly.
All right, so 5 tables. 3, 6, 9, 14 chairs. Okay, so much smaller than originally planned. Okay, thank you very much for that. And then nothing else with the operation of the license itself is changing, correct?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Correct. Nothing else is changing besides just the addition of the outdoor space.
No, just that.
Great. Okay, first I will inquire if there's any members of the public. Okay, seeing none, I will go to committee members, Marco, then Robin.
A question, any lights, heaters?
Heaters, I don't think that's gonna be something they're gonna have because the roadways needs to be removed on November, so there's no time for heaters to use. But they probably gonna use battery lights on the tables.
A battery light.
Mhm.
You know that you will still need an approval from DOV.
From who?
From DOV, Department of Buildings.
No, for battery lights, you don't need approval for DOV. Only for the
Yes.
ones that are connected to the electrical from the building.
No, because the batteries also can get fire and it has to be regulated apart. Unless you have solar lights, that's different.
Okay, I'm gonna check that, but yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Robin?
Motion to approve this application.
I'm happy to second. And Bill, for the honors?
Call the question.
Great. Happy to do so. So there's a motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Okay, we're still at 10-0. I'm seeing nobody going counter, so that'll be a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much, and good luck with the
Thank you.
outdoor space. Have a good night.
You too, bye.
Okay. Next on the list is our friends from UVA. This is 1486 2nd Avenue between 77 and 78th. Outdoor application, 8 tables, 16 chairs. Do I have our UVA representative?
Hi all, I'm Sean Miller of Warren Callion Maddox, attorney on behalf of By the Glass Inc., doing business as UVA. This is an application for 8 tables and 16 chairs, a roadway cafe at 1486 2nd Avenue between East 77th and East 78th. As you know, this is UVA, been owned by the Lusardi family and has been operating in this community for over 3 decades. And of course, this applicant agrees to abide by all DOT regulations.
Great. Thank you very much. Do I have any members of the public for this application? Questions, comments? Okay. Seeing none, I'll go to committee member Marco.
Yeah, I would like to put a motion and then to speak. The motion is to approve. as presented with some comments.
Yep, second, go ahead.
Okay, are you planning to pass on lights, heaters outside?
So there are no freestanding heaters, and you can see in the pictures on the application, there are some heaters attached to the building directly underneath the awning, and that's the only heater there.
But you still have to have an application for that. At least an electrical light, an electrical application.
Yes.
Okay. With that stipulation, I will recommend the approval of your application. Is that correct?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Great. So we have a second. You have the motion to approve with the stipulation. We have a second. And do I have a question caller? I see Bill and Sasha and Robin. Great. Okay, so going to the vote. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. No, not voting for cause or abstaining. Okay, seeing none, we're still at our 10. So thank you very much. That's a 10-0 approval and good luck with outdoor season.
Thank you all for your time.
Likewise, thanks. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, last but not least, we have our friends from Cafe Bon Gusto, 236 East 77th between 77 and 78. No, yeah, I don't know that that's right. 236 East 77 between 2nd and 3rd. And this is a new outdoor application, 10 tables, 20 chairs. Do I have the representative for Cafe Bon Gusto?
Hi, how are you?
Roy.
Hello, members of Community Board 8 and the co-chairs. My name is Roya, and I'm here to present Cafe Bon Gusto and the owner and operator, Nando. We are applying for a roadway dining cafe as an addition to the restaurant. Cafe Bon Gusto is a neighborhood casual Italian home-style restaurant in the community for about 36 years. The outdoor space will be about 120 square feet, 18 by 18 feet long, 7 feet wide. It will include 10 tables and 20 chairs. The space will be in full compliance with the Department of Transportation and/or DOB and community guidelines. And thank you for giving the opportunity to present our application for Cafe Bon Gusto to you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming tonight. So first I'll inquire whether there's any members of the public on this application. I do have one hand from Vivian.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I represent the building behind your restaurant. So I just want to make sure this is the application for the front of the building, right?
Correct.
Say that again, sorry?
If I understand correctly, Vivian was asking if this application is for the front of the building. And
Correct. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Great, thank you very much. Any other members of the public? Okay, if not, then I will invite Marco.
Thank you. I'm going to put a motion, then to speak. The motion is to approve as presented.
Okay, and I'm happy to second that.
Okay, so I think I would like to support strongly that you do business in the front, like everybody else. But I disagree the use of the rear yard. Did I hear correctly that you are the owner of the building?
No, I'm not the owner.
Okay. So, but the point is, yes, I'm strongly support this project because I would like to see that you do your business as legal, as lawfully as possible. And I think if that help you to do business, better business and have a better income, I think I strongly support that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great, thank you, Marco. Okay, we have a motion to approve. I seconded, and I see Bill and Lindsay and with a question calling. So we'll go to the vote. There's a motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please give me an indicator. Okay, seeing none, we're at our 10 10 happy group here. So that's a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much and good luck with the new outdoor roadway
Thank you.
establishment. Great. Have a good night.
Good night.
Okay, that takes us to the end of the agenda. Before we close, are there any other questions, comments, old business, new business? If not, I'm happy to adjourn. And as a reminder, we'll be seeing each other. Marco, I will come to you in just a minute. Yeah, we'll be seeing each other again with a special session, additional session, bonus session of Street Life, April 28th, because of the large volume of these outdoor applications, which hopefully after this month, we might be getting a reprieve as we're into the season, but we shall see. So with that, I will go to Marco.
Thank you, Abraham. I think one of the biggest problems that the community is facing is the delivery of bikes running on the sidewalks. I think we had to figure out something, and because it's wrong, they cannot use the sidewalks for the delivery bicycles. The only way that usually most of the restaurants that can get away the responsibility is because they said it's a third-party delivery. But we had to probably to invite these companies, or maybe we have to talk with the precinct that they had to enforce at least who are the violators of that part. Our community has a lot of senior citizens, and that's I'm extremely concerned about that because that cannot be that. And most of the people that I'm seeing is probably they don't understand the rules. And I don't want to go in another direction. I'm a mini immigrant too. So it should learn that the sidewalk is for the pedestrian, not for the bikes. And I think we had to figure out something because that is wrong.
Thank you, Marco. I agree with your observation. Any other new or old business? If not, then I will invite a motion to adjourn. Robin, great. I will welcome that. So motion to adjourn. Thank you very much, everyone, for a good and smooth meeting, and have a good rest of your evening. All right. Good night.